Hello, it's John Neal here. It is Saturday the 26th of October 2024 and somebody commented and it is Stu Gill 4513. Can I call you Stu or can I call you 13? Whatever. He suggests that I have a closer look at Griff Quarry, which is in between Bedworth and Nuneaton. Tell you a bit more in a minute.
I would walk for miles in the hope of seeing your face.
One or two things to say about where I am. This is the Coventry Canal, and back there is Marston Junction, where the Ashby Canal, the Ashby de la Zouch Canal, starts. It's one of two junctions along here. The Coventry Canal just goes to Coventry, and that's it. Now, Griff sounds a bit grim. But Griff is a small hamlet, as was back in the day, between Nuneaton and Bedworth. It was a small sort of village place, but it's now sort of all joined in together somewhat. But there is a big quarry down here called Griff Quarry, and it's according to the map, they're excavating granite from there. So it's one of the many quarries around this area, and you can't see it from the road. And as you know, I'm just particularly nosy, and I just want to see, go over there. There's a mound of probably waste from the tip lot. And so if I go along this way and put the drone up, I should be able to see a bit more of what is there. So thanks, Stu, for the suggestion of having a look at this quarry, and we'll make our way along here and see what we can see. As the drone does its magic, you can first of all see what looks to be a sort of a spoil heap this side of the quarry, and in the distance these very extensive and large warehouses from various companies of logistics and transport. Oh, and there's the quarry proper. Well, it looks to me as if they're not so much taking granite out, might be, but they're certainly filling in with that very red and grey looking material at the bottom there. And here you can see the workings at the top of the quarry. There'll be machinery for grinding and cutting the granite into suitable size lumps before it's transported away. And as we quickly zoom over the quarry towards Nuneaton, you can see the Griff roundabout and the Griff House gastropub on the left. I'm now letting the drone perform its return to home function, but I'm down there by the canal, and the canal is important for the transport of the coal and the stone and other materials around not only this area but the Midlands in general. That's how good Return to Home is. I sort of lost contact with it over the quarry. The screen went black and white and it just went straight to Return to Home. So it knew where this point was by GPS and it just came back on its own. Good drone, well done. Well, there's a great deal changed since Griff was just a little hamlet in between Nuneaton and Bedworth, but you can still see one or two signs of it. There's a little farmhouse over here and some fields, and you think, yep, took everything else away, that's what it would have been like back in the day. Over this way you've got a famous landmark, which is what now the Griff Hotel.
When you walk from the car park towards Griff House, this beefeater pub, you'll see this board, a bit grubby, but it explains and details the history of the hamlet of Griff. There is an area nearby called Bermuda Village, interestingly enough, and that will be the subject of another video. Watch this space. This is the modern entrance to the Griff House, which is quite a popular gastropub, which means it's a pub that serves meals and looks to be well used. But then interestingly, when we make our way what is almost to the back of the building, we see this old front door, which is what I think George Eliot would have known to be the main entrance to the building. And in fact, look, up above the doorway it does say that George Eliot lived here from 1820 to 1841.
And also you've got the huge Griff roundabout surrounded by massive warehouses, and that's what the land is used for now. But these little roads and bridges, these would have been here back in the day when George Eliot was around. So there you go.
The Griff roundabout, of course, featured in my charity calendar of 2023, the famous roundabouts of Nuneaton.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and that's it for now. There's the Griff Quarry for what is there, and you'll see me next time. Okay, bye bye. It's time for the chip shop now.